We're back.
All right. I believe we are now live. Okay, we're back. I'm back live. Dang, this
Testing
audio
1
thing
2
had come out
testing
for a
1
second.
2.
I think we're back. Tell me if we're back. Tell me if we're back.
Yep.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Okay. Whew. All right. Once again, waiting for Dan Marino to come over here and cut the tape on the box. This is going to be fantastic. I love it. She's going to come over here in just a second. And it's good stuff, man. I'm excited about this. So get in the Spectra football, guys. That way we can bust this box open after Marino cuts the tape. Yeah, I'm glad you guys said something. So there we go. All right. All right. So good stuff. And then I'm about to do this thing here. Sorry, phone keeps ringing. Gotta turn that off. And then hopefully we get Mr. Marino here in the next minute or so. I'll let you know when I see him walking down the aisle. And they're gonna walk him over here, which is gonna be fantastic. What you think, Chris? You see him over there walking him at all yet? You see him over there walking him at all yet? How do you guys like my FBB thing? Check these things out, man. Gotta love it, right? FBB lanyards, courtesy of Andrew B. He made these for us. You scan the barcode, pulls up the chat room. Then they give us a typical vendor badge, which is cool. Good stuff. So I'm excited. We'll get a couple of pictures here with Mr. Marino when he gets here. All right, man. I'm excited. He's going to sit right here and cut the tape on the box. So this is going to be good stuff. We got myself is here. Chris is here. Dan Marino is going to be here in a second. And we have Frank Mir hanging out with us again. We love Frank. He's awesome. Got the Philly police walking around here. So, but yeah, Frank Mir, he's awesome. He's hanging out with us running security. I love it. Run security, baby. So if you guys could please help us out, tweet out the link so we can get some traffic in here for the Dan Marino thing. So if you guys could pass the link, that way we can get some guys in here. So that's going to be fantastic. So good stuff. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. Sorry, I'm kind of peeping down the aisles here. Ready for him to show up. Getting excited. I've been everybody knows me. I'm a Dolphins fan. I've never met Dan Marino before. Huge Dolphins fan. Everybody knows that. Dan Marino, Mark Duper, and Ricky Williams are my 3 all-time favorite Miami Dolphins players. Love Mark Duper. Then I got to throw Mark Clayton in there, too. I'd say that's my top 4. What about you, Chris? What'd you say? Marino, Duper, Clayton, Ricky Williams. That's my top 4. You big Jason Taylor fan. Zach Thomas. Okay. Heck yeah, man. Jason Taylor was a man. He is. So is Zach Thomas, though. Undersized guy. Fantastic. And then we met Marino's buddy, Fulton Walker. We met him last week.
Great guy, too.
So, yeah, I'll have to tell Marino's buddy, Fulton Walker, says hello. So, heck yeah, man. That's awesome. Good stuff. So they got us on standby. And, hopefully I'm going to set him right here in this chair so you guys can see him pretty good. So that'd be pretty awesome there. I'm excited.
Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh yeah. You can see Marino's chair. He'll be right here with the FBB logo in the background. See, you can see that pretty good, right? All right. That's going to be great. I love it. I love it. So, heck yeah. See, this was the behind-the-scenes setup. That was Chris right there with the hat on. That was Chris. Chris C. And, well, you guys
That's
know
right.
me. I'm Joey. John isn't here, and neither is AG. Neither one of those guys are here. John, AG. AG was breaking to about 6 o'clock in the morning. And John P., we don't know where the heck he's at. Kept texting him all day, trying to wake him up, saying, hey, man, you missed this Dan Marino thing, brother. So, I don't know where John P. is. But he's probably out doing some FBB promotions. Last night, I know he was talking to a lot of the hotel people last night. So he might have been up late talking with them, getting us in the door with some FBB promotional. He said John P. is probably at the casino. So, well, that's pretty cool. You see him walking him over there, Chris? Are they walking him yet? Not yet. Okay. Still waiting on the arrival of one Dan Marino. So what you guys want me to ask him? Anybody want me to ask him something in particular? Anything you guys... Ted said I was up with AG. What's up, Ted? What's up, Steve? What you guys up to, man? We're waiting the arrival of Dan Marino. We're here live with Frank Mir. He's with us. He's talking to a fan over here on the side, doing some autographs. What was his favorite touchdown pass? Okay. Man, we don't want to ask him any football stuff. We want to ask him stuff you can't Google. Ask him what TV shows he's watching. What kind of movies? What's his favorite movie? Something like that. Let's ask him stuff like that. Something people don't typically ask him. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So, good times, good time. I think Chris is going to see where Mr. Marino is now. All we can do is wait. That's all we can do. All right, man. You doing photography for the show?
I do social media.
Okay, cool. You running the Twitter account? Okay. That's awesome.
Yep. Marino hasn't came over here yet, has he?
No, he should be here in a minute. You going to get a couple good shots with us with him?
Yeah.
Good. Appreciate it.
Yeah. For sure.
All right.
I was just back there.
So,
I thought he was coming over here, but I guess he's running behind.
Yeah, I think they said 5 minutes about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll get him over here soon enough. What you think, Frank? You a Dolphins guy? You a Marino fan or what? You like Dan?
I got a lot of family in Florida, so.
No, they're big time Dolphins fans, huh?
So I can't say otherwise even if I wanted to. But yeah, no, I like Dan Marino a lot. I thought he had a real exciting, offensive play. And
who's your main team that you follow?
You know what? That's one thing about being born in Vegas. I don't have a home team. You know what I mean?
You can just watch everybody.
I kind of, yeah. So I mean, my wife is from Northern California, and Bay Area girls, grew up out there in Sacramento and whatnot, and so she tells me I got to follow all the Giants and the 49ers, and but I just kind of like watching good play.
See, that's what you were telling me yesterday. You said you're more of a fan of good competition.
Yeah.
As opposed to one guy or one team, you just want to see good competition.
Yeah, I like watching plays go out and and guys working and performing. I really kind of don't ever I don't really have a dog in the race. I guess I don't
Yeah.
There's times like I'll like certain guys if there's a connection there. Like now that I've hung out with Shane Victorino a couple times, so when I watch a baseball game, if the Sox are on, I'll turn it on and watch him.
But, I love Shane Victorino.
Yeah, like Bryce Harper's from Vegas. Never met the guy, but I mean, there's a part of me that when he was playing Nationals and the Giants, I had to keep my mouth shut because my wife was there. But I'm rooting for the guy to do well. But I think that's because that's the reason why I think people have teams they pick because wherever they grew up. Well, with me, it's like DeMarcus Murray for the 49 or for the Cowboys now. Like I keep, I pay attention to what he's doing because he's a Vegas kid, you know what I mean, too. So I kind of like, those are the connections I kind of have.
Right. No, that's awesome, man. So I bet Vegas, I tell you what, man, I can't wait to come out there. I'll tell you what. Everybody talks about how good Vegas is and stuff, and I've never been. I'm afraid to fly. So I need to pop one of these pills or something, or take a couple shots and get out there. But see, in Virginia, we don't really have a home team either. I mean, we've kind of adopted the Redskins locally because they're DC.
Right.
But I mean, we're still 3 or 4 hours from them, so it's like not a Redskins fan. But
you guys got a football team at college out there, though, right?
Oh yeah, he's a Virginia Tech's real big all over the state. UVA, Virginia Tech, they're big all over the state. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where Vic came out of, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Also, too, didn't Moss also? Who's a wide receiver? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Virginia, right? I wasn't that far off. I didn't pick a West Coast guy, At least I was in the same vicinity of the state.
Same region.
Yeah.
So we got good college athletics. We tried to get the Sacramento Kings, the basketball team, to come to Norfolk.
Yeah, we almost had it. We almost landed the Kings.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. They said they were going to Seattle or something, right?
Yeah, there was like a three-way race between Seattle, Norfolk, and somewhere else.
Right, all right. So here comes Becky with Mr. Dan Marino right here, man. This is going to be fantastic. This is going to be great. All right, Mr. Marino, how are you doing, sir?
Hey, good. What's up, man?
Hey, bro, sit right here for just a second, if you would, please. How's your day going?
Oh, shit. Good.
Shake your hand?
Yeah.
It's an honor, man. I'm Joey. This is Chris. This is UFC.
Good to meet you.
This is UFC heavyweight champion Frank Mir. You enjoy? He's a big guy, huh? So how you enjoying the show?
What is this? On it? What is?
Let me get you a microphone here. Basically, what we do.
What we're doing.
Well,
Explain to me what we're doing.
Basically, what we do is we open up boxes of trading cards.
Okay.
And we just have guys in a chat room, and they basically buy a team inside the box, and we open the box up and ship them out the trading cards.
Oh, good.
Inside the box.
Good. Okay,
Pretty
so
cool stuff. So
let's open a
basically-
box then.
Yeah, let's do it. If you can just, we're going to open this box later.
Yeah, it's like.
But if we can just get you to kind of cut the tape on the box for good luck.
Okay.
We can get you to kind of just cut this one for good luck. Blade comes out like that, and then we'll open the box later on. But yeah, so sure, no problem.
Got it right here.
All right, there we go. Can't beat that. There we go. That's it. And then if we can get you,
Took talent.
that's a lot. And then if we can get you to,
That's what I do now. Rip it open.
no, we'll rip that open later. We'll just go get you to sign this helmet here, if we could. Got a silver ink. If you can make it out to me, my name's Joey, Joey.
No.
No. No?
Joey, son Joey.
Oh, cool, man. So you enjoying the show?
This show?
The
So far,
the
it's okay.
Fanatics?
No, I thought your show right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always fun. Good people.
Yeah. Then you mind if we get a photo real quick before we
ahead.
let you go?
Oh,
All
okay,
right.
Cool. Go
Cool,
on.
man. Just if we can get a
Who's shooting?
quick photo. Somebody out there.
All right.
Center button right there.
Right.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
Awesome. All right.
All right. Thanks. Yeah, no problem.
All right. See, that was cool, man. That was great. To have Marino come over there and get a picture. I mean, how cool is that, man?
None of those photos turned out.
What, the Marino ones didn't? Oh, man, are you serious? Well, they'll have it. Hey, you got some good shots of us, right? Did you get any? Okay. So, well, good, because ours didn't come out.
Did you get a picture of the four of us right now? They did.
Okay.
They.
So I'm sure they'll tweet it out on Fanatics. He's a pretty tall guy, Marino is. I was a little bit nervous, man. Dude, Hey, I got a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Was it showing? Was my nervousness showing at all?
Dude,
That's awesome, though. Like, he made this out to me. Look at this. Check this out. Best wishes. How cool is that, man? That's awesome, dude. But, hey, was I nervous at all or what? Was I a little nervous, Chris?
No. Your heart's beating though.
Oh, man, I was a little bit. I don't ever get nervous on meeting guys. I mean, that was, whew, that made me a little bit nervous. Yeah, that's, and I mean,
that was great, wasn't it?
Tyson didn't even faze me, but Marino, that's a little bit.
Yeah.
I was a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
That was great, wasn't it?
Man, that was awesome.
Dan Marino.
Just, even a couple of minutes, get to meet your hero guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat that, man.
Growing up watching him.
Can't beat it.
That was awesome.
Stuff.
Dan the man.
Yeah,
Gotta
Matt
love it.
said to tell Frank Mir to his sweaty palm. Actually, my palms aren't that sweaty. I'm good right now.
Yeah, Ted, I'm good, buddy. I'm good.
We want to make sure these pictures come out on social media.
The guy from the Fanatics is actually going to hunt them down and see if he can't get it from him.
Okay.
That group,
That's
that other
wonderful.
group.
That's wonderful. No, that was cool that he at least came over here and.
Yeah, that was. Don't you hate though when you?
I was trying to stick a microphone in his face, and he's like, "Wait,
hold on,
explain to me what's going on."
Yeah, what am I doing right now?
I'm trying to
don't just start me.
I'm trying to run a show and do this at the same time. I got no.
Here, let me get you a mic. He's like, "Well, what am I doing?" He's looking.
He's like, "What in the world?
What am I signing up for here?" Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
So yeah, he's like, "What the heck is this box break thing?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great.
He's like, "Let's open up the box," but see, Becky told me not to. We didn't want to have him open up the box. That'll take a half hour.
Right.
And
yeah.
plus, the box isn't sold out at the moment.
Yeah,
anyway,
well, that's great though, man. That box right there. Look at Ted said, how many more spots for the box?
Well, this box
let's find out.
It's going to be something good in here now because he cut
down
the
to
tape
11.
for good luck.
11
It's
spots left.
Yep. Here's the. And then what we got to have is the blade right here. The blade. Touch the blade.
Yes.
This has got to go in a Ziploc immediately.
Oh man.
We can't use this blade. I mean, this thing's got to go in a Ziploc right away.
Wow. Maybe we can random that off to somebody.
That's cool. Hey, man, we got his hand on here on video, cutting the box.
Yes.
This is great, man.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic. And then we got Pete Rose today, too.
Pete Rose today, and then we got Andre
thing,
Dawson and Mr. Nick Foles tomorrow.
Yep. Andre Dawson, Nick Foles.
Mm-hmm.
That's 11 o'clock, I think, for Foles.
Yeah, and then 1 or 2 for Dawson, I believe.
Yep. And it's fantastic. It's so funny because the guys in the chat room at Friendly Box Breaks, you guys couldn't see this, but in front of us, I mean, we had such a big crowd.
A huge crowd all of a sudden just popped up in front of us.
And that going on. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Man. That's good. I was loving it. And, man, what an awesome freaking hell. Now, I didn't know if he was kidding or not because I said, can you make it out to Joey?
He said no.
And he said no.
No.
I didn't know how to react to that.
Right.
Because some people are serious where they're not allowed to sign
It's personalized, yeah.
So, I just kind of froze up.
Right. Don't worry, I got all that on video.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, all right. I got that all recorded. Should have seen your face.
Oh man, I tell you what, that's the most nervous I've ever been meeting an athlete guy. I don't get nervous on these guys. You told me.
I told you.
I
it would
told
happen.
you yesterday. I said, dude,
you said no.
I'm cool as ice, man.
Won't happen.
I'm cool as ice, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna.
No.
I'm not gonna get nervous on meeting Dan Marino. I'm cool as ice, and then he gets here, I froze up. Dude. I froze, man. No, inside of the nose cleared up. Heart.
Your heart. Has your heart come back down yet?
It's starting to. I gotta
breathe.
Yeah, gotta take some breaths. I just thought that was cool, man. Yes, the blade becomes part of the collection. Marino looks great, doesn't he?
I mean, dude, Marino, yeah.
I mean, how
he still
cool
looks like
is
he could get out there and
that?
chuck it, 60 yards, no problem, swing it.
I mean, how cool is that to have Dan Marino in Friendly Box Breaks?
Yeah, it's an amazing thing.
I mean,
it is. That was an awesome experience.
I mean,
there.
when we were kids, who would have thought? We watching this guy every Sunday. Man, I never thought you had a chance to meet him. That you'd be running a show
at
some point and have him on
and
the show.
And he's coming over to hang out with us.
Thing, man. Ted, awesome. There really wasn't a lot of time to ask him any questions. I would have liked to, but he's on a very, very big time crunch.
Yeah, he's on a time crunch.
He's on a very big time crunch.
Pretty big deal.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's a main eventer.
Yes, he is. Yes,
he's a main eventer.
Yes, he is.
Freaking awesome too. Love Dan Marino. At least I got a handshake. You got a handshake.
Yeah,
You know, hey, this is Chris.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
Dan, my buddy Dan. Here, this is Chris.
That's what I said. You were like, "Hey, Mr. Marino, how you doing?" I was like, "Hey, Dan, how's it going?"
Well, Dan, he took a liking to Frank though.
Yeah.
He talked to Frank for a minute.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, man, you're."
Yeah.
And Frank said, "Wow, Marino's tall."
He's a big guy. Yeah, he is surprisingly.
Frank was like, man, Marino's a big dude.
Yeah. And that's something when Frank Mir says somebody's a big guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's
Marino, he's a tall dude, man. Looks great though.
Yeah.
Looks great. So.
Yeah, that was
love
nice. Very exciting. Now, if we can just find those photogs and make sure they got some pictures for
Man,
us.
I mean, that helmet right there, oh, man, that's my freaking pride and joy now, buddy. You know me because I collect these full-size helmets.
Right.
And I've got a pretty good
You got a good collection, yeah.
Because
this is going to be the creme de la creme, though. This is taking the top spot right there.
That's the main event right there.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I mean, I got Lawrence Taylor and Eric Dickerson last week.
It looks like he wrote Jeff, not Joey.
No, don't say that.
No. Okay.
It's clearly a J-O-E-Y.
Okay, it is.
And
You're
he wrote
right. You're
best
right.
wishes,
That
man.
is Joey. Okay.
That is just amazing.
All right. Yeah, that's definitely going to take over priority in your collection right there. That's awesome, man.
And then we got last week. I mean, you got some stuff too. Lawrence Taylor, Eric Dickerson.
Yep.
A bunch of awesome stuff last week. So
yeah, you got Sugar Ray stuff, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
man.
Sugar Ray Leonard, Hitman Hearns.
Yep,
What's happening, man?
There he is.
Yep. What's going on, John P? How you doing, buddy?
John P is here in the building. What's up, John?
John P's here in the building, man. John
Yes, sir.
P. Say hi, John P.
All right, it's good to see everybody here hanging out. Looking forward to some good stuff happening. All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we just had Mr. Dan Marino come over here for just a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he sat down for a few and hung out with us.
We got it all on the recorder. He signed my helmet for me.
Cool. Can't wait to see that.
That cutter right there has been. Don't touch it now.
Yep,
I think
this is the cutter that Marino used right here.
The
This
box
is the cutter that he used.
The front of the box is Spectra right there. So
that's the cutter he used. Yep. So I guess we keep the cutter and we keep the shrink wrap, huh?
Yeah, definitely. It'll go in the Break Cave Hall of Fame.
FBB Museum stuff there,
exactly,
man.
exactly.
FBB Museum stuff.
I've got the behind the scenes footage of the whole thing, so this is good.
Yeah. CJ said, "Oh, John P's there. The casino must be closed."
Matt said the atomic flannel.
The atomic flannel. Yeah. Oh, I am keeping the shrink wrap, man. That's
we're not
great,
getting rid of
man.
that. No.
That's Dan Marino, man. That's a legend right there. That's legendary status.
Oh, that's great.
That's main event stuff, man. You
Yes,
can't beat it. So yeah, man, I was so excited. It's great to have Mr. Marino on there.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Hey, like flip Frank and Mike. Let me ask him something
Yeah,
about
here you go.
Hey, Frank, what did you think about Dan Marino? What'd you think
I was
about
shocked at how tall he was.
him? He was a big dude, wasn't he?
Yeah, man. For some reason, I always thought he was a little shorter. I mean, I guess I should have just been smart enough to Google a stat, but just my overall impression was that he wasn't that guy is all of almost like 6'4".
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only time I ever got nervous.
Oh, really?
Like
Oh,
meeting
nervous,
somebody.
huh?
What could you tell? Was I a bit nervous? Could you tell?
Yeah, you were not as relaxed as you usually are. You're usually like, calm, cool, and I could tell you were a little more like, yeah.
Yeah,
The funny thing was, I told him, I said a while ago, I said, I asked him.
This is Frank Mir, UFC heavyweight champion
Yeah.
with us.
You will when you meet Marino, because we grew up watching Dan Marino.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, he was like, no, I'll be fine.
Oh man, I was a little nervous, man. And I kept telling him, I said, I'm cool as ice, bro. Like, I don't get nervous. And he was like, no, you're going to be nervous on Dan Marino.
So wait till he walks up to the
I said, man, I'm not going to be nervous on a guy. But yeah, it got me just a little bit.
Have you ever been that way with anybody? Anybody you've ever met, just kind of, starstruck, I guess is the word, or kind of just, like it all, like, man, I'm actually hanging out with such and such,
No, honestly, I never have. I mean,
I figured you'd say that.
yeah, I mean, it's not to be arrogant or cocky.
I know.
I'm just pretty laid back and and I think also too because of being so young in the UFC and getting in there and seeing guys that are on TV and stars and then hanging out with them right off the bat, I kind of realized like we're all just the same normal people. You know what I mean? Like, You know, the old saying, put your leg, pants on one leg at a time.
Oh, don't, no.
Wow, you really are nervous, man. No, the picture didn't work, and I did that, right?
I'm glad that thing didn't smudge.
Sorry.
Oh, man. Frank, for you guys that can't see this, Frank put his hand on the, he was talking, and he just put his hand on the Marino autograph on the helmet. I was like, oh, man, please don't smudge, please.
Party foul.
But it didn't smudge. What did he say? He took a liking to you, though. I mean, he knew who you were, right? He shook your hands.
I wouldn't go as far as to say that. I mean, I don't know. But he seemed like, he probably knows what the UFC is, and since we said that.
He does,
Yeah, as far as an individual fighter or whatnot, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they get our pictures up there on the Twitter.
Yeah.
So we can.
See that picture. I can't believe
That sucks.
Oh, well, we'll get it going. And we're going to put this video on YouTube, by the way. This is, I'm going to title it FBB with Dan Marino, the video. So we'll title it that. But yep, then we got Pete Rose coming after a bit. We got Pete Rose. So let me upload this video and let's get set up. We'll be back in a little while. And we're going to grab a quick bite to eat, right, guys? You guys hungry? You got the legend Frank Mir right here. That's who you're seeing in the background. And we're going to go grab a quick bite to eat. And then we're going to come back. We're going to bust open some boxes. We're going to have Pete Rose here. You like Pete Rose? You a Pete Rose guy?
They need to go ahead and let him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent of that, too. I think that it's kind of ridiculous. I really don't understand that,
Man, he's got to put Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
it. All-time hits leader. How could he? I mean,
yeah.
Come on.
I don't think it's cool that he's not in. No. I don't understand.
If you want to look at it as far as there's got to be some kind of punishment for your actions, the guy's done his time. I mean,
Yeah.
He's been banned from baseball for how many years now?
Yeah, I mean they got to put Pete Rose in the Hall.
Yeah, and the other thing too that really kind of again, obviously correct me if I'm wrong. He never bet against himself or anything, right?
Right. Oh, that's what he said. I mean, we'd never know.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's guys
I'm
doing
sure
a
they
lot
would've-
worse stuff that are in the Hall
I mean,
of
if
Fame.
the guy was throwing games, I can understand some of the animosity and anger, but I mean, I don't think that was the case from what I understand. I mean, the guy had a little bit of a gambling thing and put money on sports, but I don't know. I wasn't there, so obviously I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot worse things done and individuals still end up in the Hall of Fame,
Yeah, they ought to put him in there. I'm looking forward to I met Pete Rose before, and it was super cool guy. So I mean, look forward to having him on
I
there.
never met him myself, but in circles when people bring his name up, I never heard nothing bad.
Now I don't get nervous on that. Pete Rose won't make me nervous. Dan Marino, that's the only one. But Pete's cool, man. He's cool as ice. So we had a good time with him in Richmond. You probably won't remember me though. He had so many people. But it was really cool in Richmond. I think it was about a year and a half ago or so. But I tell you what, man, Frank, this guy could put some stakes down, buddy. I tell you what, man.
Not no more than you.
Oh, come on. This guy eats, I tell you what, these porterhouse steaks.
Oh,
This guy rolled. Yeah, we've been kind of killing it at Longhorn.
I know. I think they're gonna give us a table permanently there.
Every time we go in there, they're like, "Oh, you want your booth again?" See, we went there again yesterday.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah, we've been there twice a day for the last 2 or 3 days.
How many steaks have you had so far?
but I tell you, I like the broccoli though. They got really good. They got some kind of asparagus
Yeah, the
thing.
fried asparagus.
Oh my God, that stuff's so
that's
good, ain't it? For
I'm a fan of
appetizers.
food.
Yeah, oh yeah. Speaking of such, we need to go grab a bite and get some coffee too. You want some coffee?
Coffee and food is always a good idea.
All right. So I tell you what, guys, we'll be back. We're just gonna go grab a bite to eat. Then we're gonna come back and have some fun. So we'll see you guys shortly. Okay. I'm gonna upload this video to YouTube. So we'll see you guys shortly with Pete Rose, and we're gonna have some more fun. This has been a fun time, man. So we'll be right back. Jay and Ball Carter said, "Can you ask him what? What do you want me to ask him?" Can you ask Frank if he'll come back and end Schaub's career?
I think Schaub has a lot more worries about me than right now. He has a fight coming up with Travis Brown, and
Oh, okay.
That's
That's a toughie there.
I've trained a lot with Travis. That's a tough card to pull, man.
I saw you actually. BJ Penn posted something about you on his Facebook today.
Oh, really?
He said Frank Mir wants a rubber match with Brock Lesnar.
Oh, okay.
And I guess he posted a clip of an interview that you did.
Yeah.
And the quote said, "Hey, I'd welcome Brock back to to the UFC?
Yeah, it's funny because one of my buddies called me up. He goes, "Man, were you like spouting off at the mouth, like calling out Brock? Like, he's not even in the UFC. What are you doing?" I'm like, "Bro, relax. All I did was say that I would welcome the guy back. If you want to ask me if I would fight, Bruce Lee if they reincarnated him and brought him out of the grave, I would say yes.
Yeah, I mean, you'll fight anybody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not necessarily calling you out, but if an interviewer says, "Hey, would you fight?" in a heartbeat, I'll say yes to anybody. Yeah. And if Brock ever did make it back to the UFC, which I don't know if that would happen, of course, why wouldn't I want a rubber match? We're 1-1 against each other. I don't want to keep a tie. Win or lose, I want to find out what's going to happen in the third fight. I want to push it.
See, I love how the interviewer titled the article saying Frank Mir wants Brock Lesnar for rubber match. And then he kind of asked you a couple of questions and got some quotes and then put the headline up there.
Well,
he wants a rubber match.
In journalism, you got to get clicks. You know what I mean? That's
if
their article isn't
media.
Interesting, then they're not making money. So
now
I get it.
Matt's got the right idea. He said we need to see Frank Mir at WrestleMania. That's what we need to see. I agree with him, man. I agree with him on that. We need to see you at WrestleMania.
I'd have to take some classes and doing some flips and stuff because.
Well, you don't want to hurt those guys out. You don't want to hurt those WWE guys.
Yeah, but man, there's some pretty incredible athletes over there, man. Some of those times when I see a guy my size or bigger and he's doing backflips and all kinds of things and not killing himself, it's actually pretty impressive,
Yeah, but you get one of them guys in a toe hold, you might not be able to turn the switch off, man. You start choking a guy out. I don't know if you can click that switch and say, okay, it's WrestleMania.
There might be a case for that, but I don't know. I guess anything we're done with enough training, I guess as long as I don't, he's not, no one takes a cheap shot at me. I guess we can, I'll be fair and safe.
We'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, cool, man. Let's go eat. We'll be back shortly, guys. See you guys in a bit. Yeah, we'll see you here shortly.